Thank you for stopping back in. Today we're talking about the gods of wisdom, the guardians of knowledge across the world. Most common in mythology is the wisdom deity. And wisdom is more than intelligence. It is a deep understanding of life, the ability to see beyond immediate concerns, and the power to apply knowledge in ways that shape the world. In mythology, wisdom is often seen as the key to power, something sought after by gods, heroes, and mortal beings alike. It separates raw intellect from true enlightenment. And through history, different cultures have revered wisdom as being divine, personifying it as deities who guide humanity, oversee the balance of knowledge, and sometimes test the limits of human understanding. Some wisdom gods are philosophers and teachers, passing down laws and moral codes, while others are tricksters who use cleverness to outwit enemies and rewrite fate. And some embody a mythical connection to the cosmos, this being divine energy or divine wisdom holding the secrets of existence itself. So I'm going to explore some of these concepts of wisdom as they're portrayed in mythology. Power alone is not enough. Strength can shape nations and wealth can command armies, but without wisdom, all these things fall apart. And wisdom is more than knowledge. It's the ability to see beyond the veil, to understand the patterns of existence, and to wield intellect as both a weapon and a shield. It is the force that fuels civilization, the silent architect behind the great ages. Wisdom is the light in the darkness. It is the hidden cipher behind the universe's deepest mysteries. Across time and space, gods and spirits have emerged as keepers of sacred knowledge. They whisper kings, they guide the lost, they shape fate of existence itself. But wisdom has many faces. Some are celestial scholars, others again are more tricksters. So let's explore some of these. In African mythology, the balance between knowledge and power is paramount. We see our first depiction in Thoth, who is the scribe of the gods. And deep within the Kemetic belief system, he is seen as the great architect of wisdom. He is the hand that records history, the mind that invented writing, and the voice that speaks the sacred words of power. He is the mentor of the gods, the one who resolves cosmic disputes and weighs the truth against the lies. Some say that he gifted humans the ability to read, while others whisper that his book of Thoth holds knowledge so dangerous it can unmake reality itself. There is Anansi, the trickster of wisdom. And in this case, wisdom is not as solemn. It is by nature mischievous. Among the Akan people, Anansi, the trickster spider god, wields intellect like a sharp blade. Unlike the scribes and scholars, he is a survivor, a weaver of stories, and a master of deception or perception. Through cunning and guile, he teaches that wisdom is not only about what you know, but how you use it. He reminds us that intelligence without action is worthless, and sometimes the smallest creature can wield the greatest power. In Greek and Roman mythology, wisdom is applied more in terms of strategy, law, and divine order. So we'll start with Athena, and no god represents wisdom's duality, both intellect and strategy, more than Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom and war. She was born fully grown from Zeus's skull. She embodies the fusion of thought and action, proving that intelligence alone is not enough. True wisdom requires the strength to defend what is right. She does not fight for glory, nor does she act out of rage. Every move is calculated, every plan a masterpiece of logic. Among mortals, she gives wisdom to rulers, philosophers, and warriors alike, and this would shape the very foundation of Greek civilization. There is also Metis, who was a titaness of deep thought. Now, she was swallowed by Zeus to prevent a prophecy that she would birth a god greater than him. But even consumed, her wisdom remained within him, proving that knowledge can never be erased, but also rewarding Zeus for his foul action. Now, in Norse mythology, they had a different theme, and that theme was of the cost of true knowledge. This was embodied by Odin, the one-eyed seeker. Wisdom in its purest form has a price, and none have paid more dearly than Odin, the all-father of Norse mythology. He gave one eye to drink from Mirmir's well, sacrificing sight for the ability to see, ironically. He was hung from Yggdrasil, the tree of life, wounded by his own spear to unlock the power of runes, symbols of magic and knowledge. He is not a god who simply has wisdom, he has suffered for it, proving that true enlightenment demands sacrifice. Now, in Hindu mythology, they represent, in a couple of ways, a cosmic intelligence. In that belief system, wisdom is not just intelligence, it is more of an eternal force. Saraswati, a goddess who we talked about on this channel, is the goddess of wisdom, music, and learning, and is the embodiment of intellect in its purest form. She flows like a river, carrying knowledge across time, granting insight to scholars, artists, and seekers of truth. Without her, even the gods themselves would be lost in ignorance, proving that wisdom is the foundation of both creation and enlightenment. And then we'll also look at Ganesha, who is the obstacle remover. He is showing that wisdom is not just about knowing, it is also about understanding. This elephant-headed god is the remover of obstacles and the patron of intellect. He teaches that wisdom is about perception, the ability to see beyond the obvious and navigate the complexities of existence. Now, in Mesopotamian beliefs, it falls to Enki, who is called the architect of civilization. He shaped humanity, he gifted them language, he unlocked the secrets of the divine. And he is not just a teacher, he is also a protector. When the floods came to wipe out humanity, it was Enki who whispered to a mortal, teaching them how to build an ark. His wisdom is not cold logic, it is compassion, showing that knowledge must be preserved, not just controlled. In Mesoamerican mythology, wisdom is seen as a creation tool wielded by Quetzalcoatl. To the Aztecs, it was the force that shaped existence. Now, Quetzalcoatl was not just a god of knowledge, but he was the creator, the bringer of civilization itself. And through him, humans received laws, calendars, and the art. Yet his wisdom was not without his struggles. Because of his access to information, he was betrayed and he was tricked into exile. But his legacy has endured, proving that wisdom transcends the limits of flesh and time. Overall, if we look at all these different manifestations of deities, we see that wisdom is not a singular force. It is a spectrum. It is the scholar's ink, it is the warrior's strategy, the trickster's cunning, and the divine's insight. Some gods guard it, some share it, some suffer for it. In this grand scheme of things, we understand that this is the hidden bonds of the cosmos, the understanding of the threads that bind the fabric of reality. And those who seek it must prepare to face trials. Wisdom does not come freely. It must be earned. If you have more to add to this piece, or if I left out a deity of wisdom that you're aware of, please advise me in the comment section. Share that wisdom, right? And as always, hit that like and subscribe.